Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with my episode 5 trailer breakdown. So let's take a look at the trailer for episode 5. That's a cool shot. That's a cool shot of King's Landing. Oh, damn. Okay, so there we go. There's the trailer for episode 5. Let's try to break it down. Okay, so of course the first shot we have here is at Dragonstone. We have Dany leaning up against the pillar here, depressed, brooding, after everything she has lost. With episode 4, we saw nobody really praising her for, basically everything she's sacrificed. She lost a dragon, to the Night King. She lost most of her armies, and, everybody was thanking Jon, who really didn't do anything at all. And then, of course, Rhaegal got shot down. Missandei got beheaded. So, yeah, she's, pretty depressed at the moment. And, of course, nothing is really going her way. So, now this is a pretty cool shot of Tyrion. And, of course, we have, the dragon carving in the background. Tyrion looks like he's basically walking into the mouth of the dragon. Pretty interesting. Now, some people are pointing out that this carving right here could represent dragon armor. Because if you look at like this thing right here, it kind of looks like a maybe like a bolt. So you get like the mouthpiece, and it can swivel and stuff like that. They're talking about dragon armor. I've been hearing rumors about it. I don't know if it's going to happen. I can't see how there'd be enough time to make dragon armor. I'm sure, Gendry is a great blacksmith, but to make armor for a dragon, I don't know if he's got enough materials, enough time, but that's what some people are saying, that Drogon is going to have armor. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so we have Cersei looking out over King's Landing. I gotta say, that's a really cool shot of King's Landing. Even though that's not really King's Landing, because King's Landing is, basically surrounded by, water and stuff like that. But either way, it still looks really cool. You can see all like the red rooftops and stuff like that. That's a really cool shot. And is that where yeah, that's right where the Sept was. Wow, look at that crater. Damn. And of course we have Cersei in the mountain. Qyburn right back here. Cersei's getting ready for war, for battle. Alright, so we have very Return of the King's vibe right here. Of course, we're outside the gates of King's Landing. Apparently nobody wants to stay behind the gates for some reason, but hey, whatever. We got all the bolt throwers or scorpions, whatever you want to call them. And of course we have the Golden Company right out front here. Why nobody wants to stay behind walls, that's beyond me. And of course we can see Jon, Tyrion, Davos, and the assorted makeshift army. You get some Dothraki, you have Unsullied. I believe you get some Northmen in here, thrown in around here. So you get, kind of an assortment of what's left of the army. Kind of similar to Return of the King, where, Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, Gandalf, and all the rest of them gather up whatever's left of Rohan and, Minas Tirith and go right for Mordor and stuff like that. And they go right to the Black Gate. You know, kind of looks basically the same thing right here, except, you know, they're not circled in like in Return of the King. But either way, Jon looking on, you know, looking at what's standing in front of him. I mean, you know, if everybody was behind the gates, there's nothing you can do. You don't have any siege equipment, no ladders. They can just stand behind the gates and pew, pew, you know, just shoot you down. And then, of course, we have the bell, which is going to be tolling. You know, war is coming, battle is on the way. We have a shot of Euron here getting ready. You know, there's this giant scorpion and stuff like that. So it does look like they put up sails and stuff like that. Pretty smart, because, you know, like I was saying in my reaction video, you know, as they were firing the bolts at Dany, I don't know why she just kind of didn't loop around and hit him from the back. You know, the sails were down, kind of can't see through the sails. I'm sure you don't want to hit your masts and stuff like that, but it looks like, you know, they're preparing and, you know, getting ready, raising the sails and everything like that, getting them out of the way so they can see. All right, of course, we're back here at Dragonstone. We have Dany sitting on, you know, the throne. Two characters right here. Really hard to tell who. I believe this is Tyrion right here. As for this one right here, I really can't make out who that is. It's really dark. I'm going to say that's not Varys, because, you know, the person does look a little slim. It could be Grey Worm, or it could be Jaime. You know, since Jaime did leave Winterfell and he was heading down towards King's Landing, so maybe he stops off here at Dragonstone, gets captured. Who knows? Or he could be wrong, and it could be Grey Worm. And then, of course, next shot here, we have Tyrion, you know, looking on, seems a little shocked by whatever was said. You know, enough with the plans. I'm going to burn them all. And, you know, Tyrion's kind of shocked by what he has just heard. You know, since everybody else has pretty much kind of abandoned her, you know, Varys is turning on her. You know, Tyrion at the moment, I believe, is still loyal to her. But, you know, it just seems like she's going to do whatever she must. And, of course, you know, Tyrion is pretty shocked by that. Or it could be something else. It could be something completely different. I don't know. There's rumors and stuff like that this person right here is Jaime. He gets captured. I'm not sure why he would be captured. You know, seeing how he just helped, you know, fight the war and stuff like that against the dead. And just because he's heading south, you know, I mean, they could think, well, maybe he's coming down here to help us now. You know, I don't know, but there's rumors and stuff like that it could be Jaime. He gets arrested, and then maybe thrown in jail, and maybe that's what Tyrion's like reacting to. I don't know. And then, of course, we have a cool shot of the Golden Company here. I gotta say, they do look pretty badass. And, of course, they have, you know, the spears, shields, basically same weapons as the Unsullied, which is going to make for a very interesting battle formation. You know, I'm sure Unsullied going to Phalanx formation. Golden Company, I'm sure, are going to go into Phalanx formation as well. So that's going to make for a very interesting battle. Got to be something to see. And if you do look carefully here, there is a hooded figure walking, I believe. Is he walking, or did he wait until they go by? But either way, there's a hooded figure right here in the middle here. It kind of looks like he's walking down the... I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell if he was walking down the middle line here, or if you know, the Golden Company has passed him and then he's walking down. But either way, there's a hooded figure right here. Can't make out who it is. I think some people say it could be Jaime, because it kind of looks like the same hood he wore as he entered Winterfell. Shot of Grey Worm here, and of course the Unsullied right behind him. with their spears. I gotta say, this is gonna be a very interesting battle. You know, Golden Company with their spears and phalanx, and Unsullied with their spears and phalanxes. So that's gonna be interesting. Shot of Cersei. Shot of the Lannister army preparing, you know, the scorpions or bolt throwers, whatever you want to call them. I gotta say, it looks pretty cool seeing a giant lion's head right there in the front. And damn, those bolts are huge. And then, of course, we have a shot of the sky. Euron looking up. And, of course, we hear the dragon screeching, roaring, whatever you want to call it. And what is interesting is kind of like shocked. I don't know if that's really a shocked look, but kind of like a concern. It kind of looks like a concerning look, which is pretty interesting, seeing how cocky he's been when, you know, Dany was flying around with 2, 3 dragons. You know, he was smirking and smiling. Now all of a sudden she's down to 1 dragon, and he's kind of like, oh shit. So I don't know. Pretty interesting though that it's coming up from, or coming. They're looking up, you know, at the sky and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe she's just gonna dive bomb them, seeing how, you know, the scorpions can't basically aim vertically. You know, they can only aim at, you know, like a 45-degree angle. So, you know, if you're coming straight down on them, they can't, you know, aim the scorpions vertically to shoot at it. So that would be, you know, that would be a smart move, a smart battle tactic. So hopefully we start to see some smart battle tactics finally happening, you know, since everything else is kind of not gone so well. But yeah, there we go. There is the trailer for episode 5. Lots of interesting stuff going to happen. You know, of course, we have Clegane Bowl, which is going to happen. Don't know what's going to happen there. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? If both lose. Like I say, that is a really cool shot. You know, I mean, as silly as it is, having everybody outside the gates and stuff like that, that's still a really cool shot, seeing, you know, both armies lining up, the gate, the scorpions, the bolt throwers, Jon, Davos, Tyrion looking on. I gotta say, that's really cool looking. But yeah, that's gonna be one very interesting battle, especially if we see the Unsullied and the Golden Company going at it in phalanx formation. That's going to be pretty interesting. I do hope they're pretty smart with whatever Dothraki they do have left, you know, because those spears do look a lot longer than what the Lannisters were using back during the Field of Fire 2.0 battle. You know, the spears the Lannisters were using looked a lot smaller than the ones that the Golden Company is using. At least if I remember, you know, those spears didn't look, you know, as long as these ones here. So yeah, hopefully they do something with the Dothraki, have them off to the side. I don't know how many are left. I'm actually surprised there's any left at all. I thought they were basically all wiped out, but apparently some survive, so hopefully they take them and shove them way off to the side, or split them and half down here. You know, once we engage, you know, slam them from the sides or whatever. Hopefully they take care of them and don't just, you know, all right, this is it, charge. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But should be pretty interesting. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. What do you think about Daenerys going mad? What do you think about the whole dragon armor thing? Do you think that is real? Do you think it's not? You know, I just can't see how there's enough time to make armor for a dragon, let alone materials for a dragon. I mean, unless it's just going to be some like makeshift armor, you know, just like 2 steel plates and like a chain linking it together, just some makeshift armor, because I just can't see how there's, you know, enough time to forge any of it. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm kind of curious to hear what you guys think, your thoughts, your comments, about Danny going mad, dragon armor, um, the battle tactics. Do you think the Golden Company is going to, turn and betray Cersei? Because they were pretty heavily talking about, oh, they've never broken a contract. They never broken a contract, They never broken a contract, kind of similar to, we'll be safe down in the crypts, the crypts, the crypts, we'll be safe down there. They kept hitting, the crypts home, and obviously the crypts were not safe. Kind of doing the same thing with the Golden Company, oh, they've never broken a contract, that's what they're known for, not breaking contracts and stuff like that. So, do you think they'll flip and betray Cersei and join Aegon? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But let me know what you guys think. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I think I'm like 8 subs away from hitting 1,300. So hopefully we can hit that goal. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And like I said, leave me your thoughts and comments. And other than that, just stick around. More videos are on the way. I believe Zurich has put out a new tribute video to Jorah, so I can't wait to check that out. And if you've been watching some of my other videos, I've been doing some, I guess they're Game of Thrones Try Not to Laugh challenges. They're called Game of Thrones WTF editions, which apparently a lot of people have been enjoying those. I'm going to have to check to see if what's his name, the channel Drew Belmore, did episode 4s yet. I can't wait to check that one out. So definitely stick around. More videos are on the way, and I will see you guys next time.